Yep. Willpower. Black Light Cyberspace Ministry. The Aboriginal Universal Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders. Now, the planet Earth right now is the third planet from the sun. Is in, for the most part, it's getting out of hand. It's in turmoil. It's beginning to get chaos. At the same time, enlightenment is coming to the planet, and the Caucasian is searching for himself. By him searching for his beginnings and his self, he's discovering the black man's origin, and he's beginning to find out that it's no beginning to the black man, but it's a beginning to him. So the knowledge that he's discovering, he's studying frequencies and vibrations, and and he's always had the scriptures, holy scriptures of the ancient Egyptians. He couldn't decipher them, but now he's deciphering them through study, through science. Not religion, but science. He's applying what he's discovered through science to religion and astrology. Now he knows that all of it's working on a same principle, similar principle, microscopic and how you say it, microscopic or that which is invisible to macroscopic, that which is visible, because there's always particles or matter in the smallest form that we have no ability to see. And then you got macroscopic, which we can see, but some of it we can't see because it's so far away. But through telescopes, we can see. So a lot of it is guesswork also. And it states this in the Quran. It says, a lot of verses in the Quran say, for those that believe in the unseen, it exists, but it's not spooky, It's just something that we can't comprehend right now. So you can feel, they say you got an aura, a force field of energy protruding from your body. The earth has a force field. They told us a long time ago that they called those force fields angels protecting you. Immune system is an angel. It has intelligence protecting you. And it says that the immune system have to do what it's told to do by a higher power. And the Quran says, Allah says he's closer to you than your jugular vein. So it's always, giving hints, and it's always giving parables, metaphors, and you got to decipher what is a metaphor and what you got to take as it is. So I decided, to break it down to, let's start out with the will. Because you got to go actually to this, we just going back to the seed, to your seed, when you was a seed in your father's sperm bank. And he projected you. And you had the will to beat out all the other millions of seeds, and this willpower that you have to be born on this planet comes before your mind, comes before your brain. So I figured this, I figured like the mind, the willpower, and the soul are closely related. Because the mind, you can't see the mind. You can see the brain. The brain has a form and structure. You can see the activity in the brain through x-rays or whatever. But the mind is something, altogether different. Because as a sperm, you didn't have a brain. So you had the will to be born. So that willpower, man, that's the key right there. Now, it might be another factor outside of the willpower that I haven't mentioned. But sometimes when people get shot and on the brink of death, the doctor said, well, I can't do nothing for him. It's his will to live now. And sometimes if you got a strong enough will to live, you pull yourself through. But some people don't have that will. So they eliminate themselves. Accidents, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, diseases. So you got to give, just like me talking to you, all these things I've thought about when I was very young. But I acted, even though I had private thoughts of my own, I acted, in accordance to my environment. But I always wanted to be different. I didn't want to be like everybody else. I would find something that would make me unique in my dress, distinguish me in my dress. It wouldn't be that outrageous though, but it would be a unique something that I would wear. I'd be sharp though. I'd be coordinating, but it'd be something different that you can't find every day, you know. And so the way I think, my music, just like I'm writing a lot of music I call soulphonic music. I'm talking about going deep within yourself, like trying to find paradise, like mostly like meditating, you know. But I got an R&B feel to it, but my words are just spiritual, you know. It's not gospel. And the next hit, I got another original song called Third Planet that you might hear in my upcoming videos. And people are too busy having fun right now, you know. But we're trying to live as one, but they still want to have fun. Sometimes they fuss and fight, trying to live as one. So that's gonna be my next joint coming at you. And you know, it still has something to do with the willpower. So let's close this one down and look for that upcoming joint, Third Planet. Peace.